chili soup. Hi, buddy. Put that on. All right. And we're talking, you know, it's great. We're going to talk about how to get soup delivered to your house. He's going to talk about the ingredients. So if you want to grab a seat, take a break, grab something to eat. Make sure you eat and drink at the same time. Don't just drink. You got to have something to eat. That's it. Right. Hey, buddy.
Guy, it's good to be back on stage.
You
We're
got
having
that?
a great time here in Philly tonight. We all have a good time.
We're
enjoy
having
the
a good
food.
time.
Life is good.
Life is
Food
good.
is our friend. And never trust a skinny cook. Right? So I am very trustworthy tonight. Very good.
Hey, listen. Is this fun when me and you get together?
I tell you, I've been doing this for a few years with you now, and I have a great time every time.
And we never miss.
No, we never miss. We keep in touch during the year, too. And I tell you, I mean, I've learned a lot from you, too. I want to thank you very much for all your help and support.
I love to see when people take off with something that's really, really good. And Ed, what you do is you make homemade soups. Then you just make them in your magic kitchen where you're cutting your vegetables, you're putting everything in. You have a crew, and then they put that soup in a plastic container like this. Am I right?
Well, I use the bathtub and I put the jacuzzi jet on to puree it.
And what happens is you can sit at home in your underwear on the couch and order a bag of soup.
It's a wonderful life.
And it comes when?
Within like 2 days, generally speaking.
2 days
We
in
ship coast to coast.
And it's frozen with a freezer bag, or is that what it is?
What's going to happen, folks, when you order this from Best Damn Soup, it comes here frozen. I'm going to tell you all about the history of the soups and why I started this and the passion behind it.
Right.
Because I want to make sure I made this for my family to make sure that it's good enough for your family too. There's no preservatives, there's lower sodium than other soups. It's very nice. We make it in big batches, then we blast freeze them in the pouches. We ship it to you with dry ice, do a boil in a bag. You get a whole heavy 1 pound pouch of food here. You have 2 8-ounce cups right here serving up right now.
Now, Ed, the one question I have, because listen, if you get an order, can you mix and match the order? Like, can you get clam chowder, lobster bisque, harvest vegetable, and you could get this all in the box and put it right in the freezer and it stacks. I don't know if you see the stacking. Look at this. Can you see the stacking? Right in your freezer like this. Then you come home and you go like this. I want to get a cup of soup. And you go like this, right. Now, how's the best way? You take your knife or your scissors, you cut it right in the pot, heat it up, and you're done.
That's one option. How about this? To make it even easier?
Go ahead.
Take the frozen pouch. This is a special material, BPA free, boil in the bag.
You could put a pot of water on the range.
Put a pot of water, drop this in the water, you walk away, you're taking care of the kids, or have a glass of wine and take care of yourself. But you go ahead, you get this going, you walk away, it's simmering. We do these sauces and everything too we have for the holidays. And you come back and you just cut it open, pour it out, and you're ready to go. You add nothing to it. I did everything for you. Let me tell you how we have this. I have, ready? 300-gallon kettles.
300.
It's insane. It's insane. I want to tell everyone, that I can assure you, that my soups are approved in all 50 states for recreational and medicinal use.
Right.
That's a joke.
Right. And I got it. And
It's a bad joke. I blew up on the delivery.
I remember when I met you, you
Yeah.
said, I supply all the bars in New York. I supply all the guys because they don't want to pay a chef.
No.
And then they don't want to, and the reason, here's the big thing. The chef will quit. Now how's the guy going to make the same soup?
You don't have consistency.
In this,
Yeah.
the big thing is consistency. And I'll tell you why. Because when I eat something and it's good, I'm going to go back. And if I go back and I ask for that Manhattan clam chowder, because you know that's my favorite, and that Manhattan clam chowder is not the same as I did in that restaurant, I'm not going back.
I wouldn't go back either.
So there you go. That's why the first of all, your soups are the best.
Thank you so much, because he's tried them. He's been through them a lot. I've sent them to his house. I send them all. I tell you, honestly, I'm humble, but I'm grateful for my customers. I ship these all over the country and I get beautiful reviews. It touches my heart because I put a lot into the recipes. I beat these up to make them the really, all joking aside, I said if I'm going to call these best damn soups, if I'm going to walk the walk, I better talk the talk. So I am not cheap when I develop these recipes. These things eat like a meal. If you're going to have, like for instance, to me, probably one of those boring soups would be vegetable soup. All right? We all know we grew up with the cans and water. My vegetable soup is like a meal. There are 14 vegetables and the flavor. Another thing, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, I'm not a big salt fan. And my story comes from this. Years ago, my dad, who's passed away now, had kidney problems and couldn't have high sodium. So I started working with lower sodium soups. So my soups are all about more of the seasoning and pulling the natural flavors out of the herbs and the spices. And on top of that, years ago I discovered the reality of sea salt. I heard about sea salt, but I thought, what's the difference, salt and salt? And then the salesman told me, and I learned that when I put it to the test, sea salt is stronger in flavor than regular salt with the same sodium. In a nutshell, you're using less sodium on the nutrition label, less sodium for your system for the same beautiful flavor. And I use sea salt in everything. The sherry. So I try to make these, like I said, I make these are things I would give to my family, and we do have them enjoy them. And again, people say, oh, you eat a soup? No, I like a good steak. All right?
Right.
But these soups are delicious, and I can assure you, I guarantee you, these are the best wholesome soups I give to you. No preservatives, that's why we freeze them. I'm not going to do canned or anything like that.
No.
They're frozen, with a big kettle. If you go to the website, bestdamnsoup.com, you'll see videos of our facility. It's a huge kettle with tons of lobster bisque going around. You want to keep it real? Huge lobster bisque. I'm talking about, not to give away the recipe, but everything multiplied up. Maybe instead of a tablespoon of butter, 80 pounds of butter. Maybe not 80, maybe a little less.
So you're using
200 all natural, just so you make it home, but bigger. 200-300 pounds of lobster meat. Everything's just huge, and we pack it, we send it to you. This is just like you would have if you made a small recipe at home. And I'm proud to give that to America.
So listen to this. When you used to go into New York and you would go into like a Irish bar, or you would go into like a place that was happening, and you got a good bowl of chili, and you got a good bowl of soup.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, because of COVID, they closed down. They don't have to go to that place anymore. They can sit on their couch, go on the website, order it, right? They can pay for it right there. And in 2 days, that container maybe a little less than the size of this box, will come to this step. And as you're coming out of the car and you're walking up, you're going like this. Oh my God. And then you're going out, you grab one, put a pot of water on, and you got fresh lobster bisque, or fresh Manhattan clam chowder, or fresh vegetable soup, or you got some new ones. This one here, the squash and cranberry.
Butternut squash and cranberry.
This is a new one. Can you imagine that coming to the house and it's got squash, cranberry, heated up in boiling water, and you got soup.
And I want you to know, folks, my booth is right back there. You come by. I really want you to come by. Whether you buy it or not, I don't care. Enjoy it. Come by and taste it. Because another thing is, I sell online, but how often can you actually taste it before you buy it? Come by. I don't care if you. I just want to see your happy face. It's funny because everyone this weekend of the show who's tasted this, we started to look back. Everyone goes, my God, and everyone's like buying. In fact, this is my last pouch before I'm sold out.
And as a vendor, seeing that happen, as a vendor, when you see the happiness on people's faces from the thing that you manufacture, you are the king of soups. Best damn soup ever.
Thank you very much, God.
Hey, listen, you guys go over there and taste that soup. He's going to meet you over there. Get your picture taken with Eddie. He is the master soup guy. All right? And listen, get an order. When I go home this weekend, I'll be home tomorrow. Monday, I'm ordering a variety pack. He knows what I like. Going to get a little of everything, put them in the freezer, and I'm going to take pictures and send it of him. Me dipping the fresh bread into the soup with the butter on it. Listen, I'm Chef Guy Mitchell. I train the White House chefs. When I see a product that's good, it's right here. So we'll see you right here next time with Eddie's Best Damn Soup. Love you, buddy.
Bye-bye, thank you.
All right, buddy.